Hello everybody. Oop. I didn't time that very well, did I? I just started and the game's already reset. No. Hello everybody, my name is Baby Dino and I am back after a long hiatus. You know, things happen, I would say, but you know, I've said a lot of that before, so I'm just gonna get stuck into it by playing the game I played last time, By Moonlight. Now, this will be the second one, so if you haven't seen the first one and are watching this one, then unless you're Yoda who watches things in reverse order, watch the first one first, you know. There's a reason why it's called first. Okay, let's get into it. Hopefully the save is that. Wow! That's a lot of saves, like, how many times are there, like... Oh, wait, hang on. Do I need to take any precautions around you two? Wait, hang on. Oh, right. I was pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. Oh, I get it. No wait. I gave these guys voices last time, didn't I? God damn, this is gonna be annoying. It's because you think we're all monsters, huh? I do shit voices. We're human too, you know. You aren't sure if you were actually being offensive until she cracks a smile.
My bad.
Jokes aside, I came to greet you with because my work area is pretty close by. She pauses. That's never a good sign. And because, well, Seba's good for me. Don't even have to turn around to know that Seba is wagging his tail excitedly. I wonder. How much time? By the way, how long do I have for this job? I don't know. It depends on how long you're willing to stay in a haunted mansion. He pauses. No wait, no, I gave him a different time. Well, ideally we'd be done by morning. After all, most of us are nocturnal here. I didn't even change my bloody voice model. Jesus. Never mind. Wait, did I go through this? No, that was just sort of... If you want to read through it, I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit. What are you? Alright then. Blah 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 blah. Well, I'm a witch, so I guess that... Semi-human! Oh, okay. Why do I feel like I just got interrupted? Oh, that's good! I don't think I actually read this, so never mind. Oh, I want to be interrupted too! Spade box. Joanne looks like she wants to go back to sleep. Fair enough, it's exhausting being interrupted, isn't it? You pause for a second, realizing you've got the most important question. Wait, where should I go now? You were trying to ask Joanne, but Seba immediately jumps in front of you. Oh, I know! He lifts up his nose and closes his eyes. And he looks incredibly focused. I mean, look at that face. That's the face of a focused man. Well, not man, fox. Fox man. Fox spirit, cutscene, whatever the frickin' hell he is. You think back to all those documentaries where dogs would follow a trail by scent alone. Without realizing it, you lean forward in anticipation. You just sneeze. He's gonna sneeze or something stupid. He's called it! He sneezes and turns back towards you apologetically. It's allergy season. Right. Keep them doing different voices for these guys. Maybe you should just wander around and hope for the best. Yeah, that's who knows? You were at where you are at this point. Clearly, you don't. You walk aimlessly in circles a couple of times without seeing any living or undead before eventually finding a long hallway. Jesus Christ, how posh is this place? I mean, damn! Like, what sort of decorator do they get? I want this decorator. Hey, witch! Who's your decorator? You know, I don't know him. No? He's already dead? You got him to do this place 100 years ago? Fair enough. Kinda sad, but okay. You heard the sounds of bones rattling. In the distance you can see the small frame of someone bent over on the ground. If this was an anime, they would weeaboo the hell out of that. You know, very suggestive. The closer you approach to the figure, the more you realize that they look horrible. Rather than being someone who is made of skin and bones, the person you are looking at is in fact a skeleton. Really? You try to hide your surprise so you don't seem rude. The skeleton sighs. Wait, how do you sigh? You have no lungs! Or throat, or mouth. Well, you have that bit of your bones. Yeah, I am real, Doctor. Come to come to Baby Dino Doctors, whatever the hell. Come to Baby Dino's PhD. He'll know how to look after you. Probably. Just where? Oh, wait, no. Hang on, he's got glasses, so maybe a scholarly voice will do. Just where did Zeba throw it this way? Yeah. I'm going with the Palpatine voice. Never mind. It's super serious. They appeared to be searching for something, but became aware of your presence nonetheless. Did Joanne send you to? The skeleton shakes their head. Regardless, I could really use an extra set of eyes right now. Would you mind helping me out? You think to yourself that after you decompose, you'll become a skeleton too. Maybe you should help them out in case you run into them later. Lend a helping hand. I mean, be a good person. You don't have to be an ass. Well, be an ass to people you don't really like, but normally, be nice to people unless they give you a really, really good reason not to like them. My eyes might not be that good, but an extra set of hands could work too, right? The skeleton eyes, for the lack of thereof, light up. That would be... No, wait. I can't do them. You ever do a voice, you think, yeah, keep that, then you try to do it again, and then you just don't get it? That would... Oh. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I will go with that one. You feel the bony fingers wrap round your hand in what you assume to be gratitude, but you have a bad feeling in your stomach. He's gonna rip the fucking hand off, isn't he? Yeah. Yes. A left hand in such good condition is what I was looking for. No. Bad ending. You'll be all right. Okay, so apparently, moral of the story, children. Don't be helpful to people. They will hurt you. So be an ass to everyone you meet and never, ever, ever help. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly, go through all that again. So, give me a second and I'll get back to you with the power of movie magic. See, movie magic. It is awesome. I'll probably edit it so it looks good. Well, it probably won't look good. I suck at editing, Okay, so I'm not going to give lend a helping hand. Really, I should have seen that coming. Just from what I remember of the game, it just seems one of those things that will take things quite literally. Okay, so let's try and inform them what You rustle through your new bag and pull out a flashlight. You flip it on and point it in the direction of the skeleton. Guess you could call this a light bulb moment. You sweat nervously. Back home, your jokes typically fall flat. You are about to apologize for making a pun, but you hear their bones rattle with laughter. The skeleton literally cracked a smile. So, what, did he crack his own jawbone then? Or, that would be fantastic. God's sakes, the voices. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Yeah, that one. pan the flashlight around your immediate surroundings until half of a bony left arm is brought into view. Wait a second, I see a left arm on this guy. He is a trickster. I'm angry at him because he stole my left hand. Well, not in this timeline, but you know what I mean. Skeleton's eyes, for all the lack thereof, light up. They quickly grab the appendage and affix it to their left elbow socket. Wait, what holds it there? Wait, no, I'm trying to put logic into something silly. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. Flexing their hand a couple of times to make sure it's in good condition, the skeleton grins. Thanks for illuminating the answer to my problem. You know what? I don't expect consistency with voices from me. Really, just don't. You'll save yourself a headache, really. You stifle a laugh. I guess I'm a bit bright at times. The skeleton wants to follow up with another pun, but seems to be at a loss and switches topics. It coughs. Again, no lungs! I fail to see how that works. I seem to have forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Marrow. Not Sans. You know, I haven't actually played that game, but even I got the joke. I get the feeling that I've just been vaguely insulted, but... And you are Magnus Evergreen, a paranormal investigator at your service. You do a clumsy bow and hear rattling laughter again. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's right. You know what? I'll try not to do that sort of deep voice again. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's rare to find someone with a good humor nowadays. Mara pauses for a second, before clapping their hands together with a sudden realization. You know, I was trying to do his, but you know what I was trying to do. Or, if not, you're confused and probably comment on it and say like, this guy is weird. Well, I already know I'm weird, so get used to it. Wait! Paranormal investigator, you say? You must be the one helping out with Hans. Give a tired laugh. Yeah, that's me. Just your regular, good old-fashioned headhunter. Except I'm not hunting people, I'm hunting an actual head. You give a slight sigh. Honestly, it would have been a lot better to know what you were getting into before signing a contract with which you barely know. Haven't we all been there, guys? You meet a witch, she has a job for you, you sign a contract, and then she pulls that out on you. The amount of times I've done that. Normally I just throw water at them and they melt and I steal all their stuff afterwards. It's why my house is so cool, and bigger on the inside. The doctor is so jealous. I'm sure you finally get to encounter the supernatural, but it really wasn't the way you thought it was going to happen. Or what you thought they were going to be like. Well, to be fair, when I think of supernatural, I think, you know what, I'm not even going to make that joke, you know, that TV show where two guys go out, hunt things, kill things. What is that, what is the name of that show? That supernatural show. Damn, it's not important. Jesus, I just probably got so many hiatus for that. Or what you thought they were going to be like. You look back up and see that Marrow is in deep thought. Does the skeleton look like he was in deep thought? You know, I may not talk to Hans that often because he has a unique personality. He doesn't have a head. He can't talk back. Literally, it would just be like, go into a dining room one day, you're having breakfast, you see him, it's like, oh, how are you, Hans? And the Hans doesn't talk to you, and you realize he doesn't eat breakfast because he doesn't have a head. Wait. Probably still has stomach, so does he just shove it down there? Like, just grab some mash food and just like... But I still care about him. Sorry, tangent. After all, we are only the two people in this house who struggle with losing their heads occasionally. But if he wants to question Mao's definition of people is. But you stop yourself, since that's probably be insensitive. Mao and Steve start to chatter nervously. I may not be able to help much with searching, since I don't want to run into Zebra entanglement. But, well, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to help. That means a lot, thank you. Where to start? Han's personality. Let's get a feel for his personality, so we know how he thinks. What's weird about Han's personality?
What isn't weird about?
Maro clears their throat. Again, no throat.
I mean, well, he's a Dullahan, so the only special ability he has would be doing stuff without his head, but I'm not sure if there's any other way to explain this, to be quite frank. He talks about sealed power in his arm, having a Dark Lord's eye, fighting a secret society. It all started when he started watching those, what do you call them? Those foreign kid movies?
He stared into the distance with a deep sense of emptiness. Those are classic signs of Chunibuyu. Do I want to know what that is? Do I? I'm sure someone will leave it in the comments to tell. 8th grader syndrome. Anime. Oi! Anime is awesome, man! You'd say that you aren't into it, but who are you kidding? Your hair is pink! Well, actually it's more multicolored, but okay, sure. You desperately want to switch topics. Let's move on. I wonder. Skeleton life. Were you always a skeleton?
Were you always a human?
Yes. No? Maybe so. The skeleton gives a raspy chuckle before looking down.
Honestly, I don't remember anything before I was at this mansion. If I was happy, if I had a family, what I looked like. Am I a decomposed human? Or was I just created this way? Or maybe my life was just that insignificant.
You want to offer some constellation, but the words seem caught in your throat. Jesus! That's real questioning your existence there. Unless you're a skeleton questioning your existence, don't question yours. Have fun with it. You know, unless you turn into a skeleton, then question everything. Because, you know, that's probably a good time to question things. Morrow might physically just be a mass of bones, but you feel like they still have a heart. Does he actually have a heart in there somewhere?
Ah, sorry. That got way off track. Do you have any other questions?
I should ask about glasses. This isn't necessarily relevant, but why do you wear glasses if you're a skeleton? Oh wow, I didn't even point that out. I just pointed out the eyes and the lack of, well, everything else. I mean, no offense, but you don't have eyes.
I can see why you might think that, but...
Meryl points towards the top of their skull excitedly.
See that crack?
Yeah, is he trying to be Harry Potter, but... just in his room, is it just like this weird plastic face mask and costume of Harry Potter, and he got that crack? It was like, I need to be accurate as possible. Someone crack me in the head! The hand's just like... I never did like that guy. Okay, sorry. Getting back to it. Yes?
It's lightning shaped, right?
I mean, yeah, but what does that have to do with...
Well, you see, Iris lent me some biography books. And in one of them, there's a famous wizard who has glasses and a lightning scar.
Oh my god! I was actually right about that. Oh, whoa, that's so cool. You don't have the heart to tell him that it's fictional. Yep. You wonder if this Iris person messes with Marrow frequently. That seems to be the case. Oh, before I forget, where did you last see Hans? Let's see. I think he was heading to the library to look up sewing capes. But he's a very impulsive individual, so I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind somewhere along the way. I don't know why I gave him that accent. you grow, tracking down such an unpredictable person is slowly becoming more and more of a pain. Well, I don't think Mara has to deal with it because, you know, he has no skin, so he can't feel pain. I'm assuming. Mara notices that you are distraught and apparently tries to lighten the mood.
I might not know where Hans is, but I certainly know where the library is. Let's see. Merle fiddles with their fingers, popping one part off and putting it back on again while lost in thought. Yes. I believe that if you continue straight down this hallway and knock on the right door a couple of times, it should get you there all in one piece.
They give you a weak smile.
Mystical libraries grow more fickle with time, so be sure you follow the directions properly, okay?
You nod and, picking up your bag, set off in what you assume to be the right direction. Okay,
They just flipped the image around. Oh, bad game forever. I'm signing off the internet because of this bad game. Send.
No, I'm kidding. Just as instructed, you continue down the hallway. It's quite a long stretch, so you've observed the details around you to pass the time. Cobblestone, marble, the floor materials seem to shift with every step you take. But maybe it's just your imagination. Yeah, I mean, it's just marble. Oh, it's that flint! Oh, no, never mind. It's just more marble. Such an interesting floor. Soon enough, you find a sequence of doors. Okay, well, first things first, I am going to do a quick save, because I don't trust this. So let's just try and follow Maro's advice and see how that goes. You figure that if anyone knows what to do to get to the library, it'd be someone who lives here. After knocking on the right door, the middle door is open. Okay, let's go through the middle door. You feel torn, but move towards the middle door since it's already unlocked. It's filled with darkness. Maybe it was an illusion. You step through, only to realize there is no ground to step. Oh. Falling down the rabbit hole. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I really should have seen that one coming, in all honesty. I mean, should have just stuck with the door I had. Well, anyway, that's it for all the time I have today. So I will try and play this again next time soon. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked the video, click that like button. If you have any ideas for any other games you'd like to see me play, write it in the comment section down below. And until next time, adios amigos.